On this vintage Overland adventure, I'm going to be doing a walk around on my Volkswagen bus. A lot of people have asked. I haven't done it yet, so here we go. We're high up in the San Bernardino Mountains. You can see there's trees as high as you can see. Sorry about the wind. All right, I'm starting up high. I'm gonna work my way low. There's a Westphalia style roof rack. These are made by Empi. What I did is I bought two of them. Well, put two of them together and made a custom front header. Bought some material, some aluminum bar material from the metal supply company, and it all worked out good. I need to raise this one a little bit because it is, when you put a lot of weight on here, it will touch the roof. You hear it squeaking sometimes, but most of them are pretty good. I do have a rough time getting it in the garage. I brought out a few artifacts. The green cooler you see every time. That's an old water cooler. This is a reproduction Westphalia tent from BBT when they used to make them. That's my other cooler I bring out all the time. That has 2 gallons of gas in it, 2 propane tanks, and 3 quarts of oil in it. That's another table. You've seen me use that. Coleman camping table in metallic. Okay, let's drop down a little bit more. Fake safari windows from EIS. Swivel table. This came from the UK. I forget the company's name. It turned out really good. I had the original clamps, and their stuff fit right on. Sales flap, SO2 Westphalia conversion sales flap with the love. Everybody's seen the love and asked what the heck's up with that. That's original. Right here it says Lowry plus Walt, and then they have the male and female symbol on it. It's a little crusty, rusty. It's not original to this bus. Walking around, most of the paint on this bus is original paint. There's a handful of things like the emblem's original paint, the bullets are original paint, original topper. Keep on camping. Project VW out of Portland makes Hurst Bumpers. They're a really good copy from the late 50s style. Now all the cabinets I've been doing since I got locked down for COVID, excuse the wind. I built all these out of just little pieces of metal. So they're super sturdy. You can climb on it, get to the roof rack. These are all my idea, which I'm not the best at my ideas. My temperature gauge, hot springs, you have to have one of these to make sure you don't boil yourself, and checking how hot the coffee is so you can brag about it. My secret, you all know about the secret. That's how I get my dinner plate in and out. All right, let's go into this one. This is how they look unfinished. I'm gonna put this inside. I have a mirror for right here, so I put this on here for right now. Nothing really fancy. I bought all this Baltic birch off of OfferUp. I got 5x5s. I got like 12 of them for $50. So they're all a little dried up. That's all right. We won't go to the inside yet. Here's his rear high tail light version. That's pretty close. Flat deck lid. This bus is a 12 of 58. It didn't originally come with a flat deck lid. A friend of mine gave it to me. This is a Canadian badge. How you can tell it's original, it says Winnipeg on it, Astrocast. That wasn't original, didn't come with it. Taillights are a little rusty. Okay, tires and rims. I think the rims, the wheels are all 1 of 57. A friend of mine gave me these. They came off a half bus that was cut. And they took it to Prado one time and they saw I had bright white rims on mine and we traded. The hubcaps, I think I bought them off the Samba for $50 when stuff like this was cheap. Mud terrains, bfgoodrich. This style isn't made anymore. These are really narrow. The KM2s are narrow, and see KM2s right here. They make KM3s now, and they're a little wider and they rub, and they're actually a little wider in depth from the outer, and they're really close already to the spring plates in the rear. So once these are wore out, I'm probably gonna have to try to find a different manufacturer. Underneath, I have a 67 beam, nothing fancy. I do need to do the kingpins and stuff. That's the undercarriage. Wind chimes, it's windy. These headlight grills, I think EIS also sold me these. The turn signal hellas came from ISPwest. The one-eyed duck, ISPwest. Mirrors are original. All right, let's go look at the motor. The engine. All right, let's look at the engine. As you could tell, I've been trail bashing. I use a yellow top Ultima. I do use a K&N filter with the cover on it. I have onboard air. That runs off the solar. That's so I could air up and air down. Yeah, originally it came with the overrider bumpers, but I switched that out. Stock 66 transmission. The motor is a single port 1641. I bought a bug for $500, put the motor in my bus, and here we are. Yeah, I know. Okay, inside, I have no headliners. There's no door seals. I did receive them. Somebody gifted me a set. I won't mention any names until I actually install them. My walking stick. I have no kick panels. I believe this is a flat 4 steering wheel from ISPwest. ISPwest turn signal switch. 6-bolt gas gauge, original. It works. It didn't work very good at the beginning with the bay window tank, but it calibrated somehow. Bay window tank, some pine cones for a friend, straight shifter. Okay, the inside. This is storage, and more storage. This is a shallow storage. I got cutting boards, knives, batteries, keys, money. In here's sort of dry storage, coffee, red cup, soup, dish soap, chips, long panel, This is my solar setup in here. This holds the canopy poles and the canvas. Underneath here, I haven't put the panel in here yet. I want to panel the whole thing. This is my homemade bench bed. So I just wanted to, I know I still need to paint it. It's all bare metal. It mounts to the original style floor mounts for like a combi. You just pull it out. It's sturdy as it can be. Works pretty good. I made all these brackets, or all these rods. I made them all out of wood to get it to be level and work correctly. And then I took the wood and copied them in steel. I don't have any computer program. All I have is me. This is where I charge all my phones, speaker. I do play music when I'm not filming, but like all the GoPro chargers, the drone chargers right here, that all plugs into the inverter. Water, health and beauty aids, toothpaste, deodorant, floss, bug spray. This is the water compartment. I have 7 gallons of onboard water. Also, my 502 stove is in here. My heat drum's in here. A little cover for me to cover my food. An extra thing of aluminum foil. My lantern, my 200 Canadian is in here. A lantern holder that's outside. This is the solar battery reader. Here's how you get the water out. I do store my cast iron in here. I really don't like to, but I have no other place. I have a flat one and I have a deep one. Yeah, water helps doing the dishes, helps for making coffee, helps the environment because I'm not burning through bottles of water. Harbor Freight tools. Now this thing is crazy. It is so nice. Yeah, did you hear that? That's stuck to my roof. It's great for at night when it's super dark, you can't find your phone. There you go. Okay, so we did that. Water you can't really see in there. There we go. That's where that goes. This one's actually cut short, so I can get my hand in there. Hang on a sec. Actually cut short. I do have the vinyl covering. I forget what it's called. Formica, I guess. Yeah, I have the whole roll of Formica for all these. I have a 170 amp hour battery. This is my on and off. My little fuse box that I use. I actually have it going in from the controller, going through a fuse to the battery. That's just a 20 amp. This is how the gauge works. This is live, so I don't want to touch it. I do have a fuse there, grounded to the chassis. This is a 3000 watt inverter, has 3 outlets. I had a Porta-Cable heat gun, and I made a Keurig coffee going at the same time with that. And that was like 3,400 watts. Solar panel is Renogy 175. All my stuff is Renogy. Renogy battery, inverter. That turns the power on, that little Hella switch turns the power on to the cigarette lighter I have down there. That goes to the fridge. Let me show you the fridge. Back over here, I forgot about the fridge. Okay, here's the fridge. Let's see if I could do this. All right, I'll grab this. Whew, all right. That's a little hard. Oh yeah, it gets dusty. This is a dometic water, 1 beer, fruit, butter, some fish, refilled waters. I fill them up in the water thing and put them in there. What else would you like to see? I'm looking. My spare tire is just strapped to the wall. I mounted a little bracket. Bed, bedding, blankets, hatchet to chop wood. The little party lights from the 70s are in here. The beehive. We got customers. Woohoo! Look at this. Yeah, I've owned this bus over 25 years. I bought it from a guy named Chad. I believe he's in Georgia now. He was in San Diego when I purchased this. Hope you enjoyed it. See you on the next one. Please like and subscribe. You know how it goes. Push the bell to get notified when I'm doing something silly. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it.